Hello everybody and welcome to the Penelope Possum channel with me, your hostess, Penelope the Possum. Today we're doing something a little different. Stanley decided today was a good day. So, we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
So let's just say let's just say it was
I've never played this before. I've seen it played before, but I've never played it personally. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it's probably gonna be a little hard to figure certain things out. Oh shoot, I forgot the possums. The possum
This is the
twins.
story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk,
Hello.
telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Hello.
And Stanley was happy.
Dude, I would chair.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, before we do that, so I figured out today that you can share a Steam library with somebody. That's the good news. So I have my own special Steam account. I've got my own Steam account now, and I can, play games whenever I want, for however long I want, without disturbing the hubby, because we had been sharing a Steam account for the past however long I've been streaming. But now I have my own unique account. However, and this is the bad news, but it has a bit of good news in it. I have kept all my games because I downloaded them and installed them on my computer. The bad news about that is that they've been reset to the very beginning. Every game I've made any progress in the entire time I've been playing these games and recording is now back at 0. What this means for the future is that basically we're going to have to start over from scratch in every game we have. This is bad and good news at the same time. The bad part about this is that, Starting over is pretty terrible usually, but in some ways it's good. Even Power World, I'm back at square one. But, this isn't the end of the world. Thanks, hon. No, he's so easy.
Look at that big dumb idiot.
But yeah, even Power World, even the duck game, even everything. Everything is reset to 0. But what this means is I can take the knowledge I had. Yeah. But this means I can take the knowledge I have from the late game parts of these games I was playing and use it for the early game. Yeah? So I feel like I should be able to make progression in Power World much quicker. But I'm gonna be grinding that off camera. That way I can take care of everything I need to take care of for all that stuff. So I'll get back, I'll get back to around where we were before. It's going to take a lot of work off camera, but I am eventually, yes, I can make it even better. Yeah, good and bad. It's bad because it sucks to start over from square one. It's all blah and blah and blah. But now I know what's most important and I can divvy my resources accordingly. I'm leveling up each of my stats evenly. Instead of just focusing on one at a time, I'm focusing on all of them. Every level I get is a different stat I'm going up in. But, it's gonna be a grind, and I'll try to stream Power World occasionally. But for the most part, it's going to be off camera, stuff so that you guys don't get bored seeing the beginning of the game again. And so we're going to be doing a lot of new games and starting over in Warhammer and Portal and everything. Anything I've made any progress in, all that progress has been erased. What this means in the long run is I have a lot of work to do to get back to the areas I was at before. Not the worst thing in the world. We gotta keep positive here, guys. Positive. I'm hilarious. But, oh, other good news. I can make pom-poms now. And, I made a sit sprite with googly eyes. I also made some spiders, but they're in my closet right now. I have a closet full of spiders. Well, almost. I'm going to have a closet full of spiders. I'm making a few different kinds, mostly like soot sprite looking ones where it's just like a daddy long legs spider. I'm so punny. Yeah. I'm not always punny, but puns are a keystone of my personality, I think. Like, they're a fundamental part of my humor, which is part of who I am. Puns are very easy to make. You just bounce off of what other people say or whatever. But they usually get a good chuckle, so yeah, I think it's worth it to go for a lower form of humor. But yeah. I'm gonna make a ton of spiders in a bunch of different styles and fill up my closet with pom-pom spiders to be the friends / babies of a larger spider that is not made of pom-poms. What else? What else? What else? Oh, I got some little back clips. Those will be useful for Spooky Scary Saturday because I don't have enough hair to do the Flintstones thing. But I will. I'm growing it back out. But till then, we'll just use that and I'll just clip it like up here. So let us do Stanley Parable, yes? The movement's very
All of his
fluid.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I can crouch. Okay, so the left bumper and triggered crouch, which is unusual because I feel like B is usually crouch.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
How do I interact? I want to interact with stuff. Hello? Is anything interactable? Can I interact with anything at all? Hello? Can I go in here? How do I interact? I should be able to interact with stuff. I hate Mondays. Okay, Garfield.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh gosh, I have to remember. That's left, right? That's left, right? Hold on. Why is this entire row of lights out? And why is this one panel different than the others? Has anyone else noticed that in this game? That this one panel is different than all the other panels and all these lights are not on? Nope, I'm going my own way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, maybe I do. You're not letting me interact with anything. And I don't appreciate that, narrator.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Meow, meow, meow. Fuel.
Yes, really, really worth it. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
What if I don't wanna? What if I wanna go over here? Yeah, let's go with the narrator.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But I wanna go on the lift. Oh? I think I hit Y. I think Y's interact.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Are you sure?
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Are you sure?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
No. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out how to get out of here.
We went down right, left, down, left, right? Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
I feel like I'm in the wrong place. Oops.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
I can't do
we
that,
just
buddy.
Back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story
Well.
completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's the meeting room? I want to go in this room. Or this one. Why can't I go in these rooms?
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, which door should we go in? Which door should we go in? Oh, there's so many options. Let's see. Okay, everybody vote. Door 1 is the one with the blue room and the chair. Over the chairs. This one's 2.
I'll say it.
3.
This is the worst
4,
adventure I've ever
5,
been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Okay, let's go.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Aww.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, looks like the narrator decided to start it over any... What? No,
Okay,
there's no dirt.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Thank you. Where was I? Where did I come from? This way, right?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Huh? Uh-oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this
Well, I
the
think
story?
I got lost,
I don't
guys.
think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
No, this is supposed to happen. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. Totally. Whee!
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
See, this game has more than one ending. And this is one of them. To just completely fuck everything up. It's one of the endings. I feel like
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay, fern. It's got a lot of leaves. It's got some moss at the bottom. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big fern. Trust me, guys. This is one of the many endings. There's 24 endings to this.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh, fun. Yes.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley. I'm ready for it.
Stanley can't talk, but the possum...
No, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay. Do we go back, or do we go forward? I guess we gotta go forward. There's no other way to go. This line's all over the place. Line, you're drunk. Go home. Hello.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Ooh, the confusing
Hold up, what's
ending.
this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Ah! Cheese and rice. Sorry, I got food.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh my good lord, that scared the bejeebus out of me. Huh? They're both open.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Maybe I should just go to the left. I think that's enough of that.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Sorry, I got distracted by the PowerPoint presentation there.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I feel like... is this the boss's office? Executive bathroom. No, that is a bathroom. It had a gold plaque on it. What was I supposed to think? Oops. Why? Business strategy is killing pandas? Really? That's the fucking business strategy, is to kill pandas? Didn't pandas suffer enough? Hello? Elevator? No? Okay, no elevator for me, I guess. Fucking fuck me then.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Oh.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2 845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet
Sorry,
incredibly, by simply pushing
a little
random buttons
sensitive.
on the keypad,
See?
Stanley
Told you,
happened to
I don't
input
gotta
the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
We're
He
gonna get
stepped
the
into the newly
true
opened
ending and then maybe go
passageway.
for something more funny. I'm sorry, what happened? Oh, right. This thing here. This. Buzz.